Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video from your buddy Ben. So today we're going to do a little writing session. This is going to be kind of a crash course to script writing. Now, just so you know, disclaimer, what I'm going to tell you is bare bones kind of, uh, you know, like I said, crash course type of stuff. So always do your own research on things because some of the things I say might be wrong, I might be misremembering, or I might just forget to mention things altogether. But all in all, we're going to go ahead and get to it. So this is going to be a commercial, and for commercial scripts, they do have a very specific type of formatting, and we're going to do the bare bones of that. So I'm on a program called LibreOffice or LibreOffice. I'm not sure how you say it. So it's a free alternative to Microsoft Word if you can't afford that, which I definitely can't. It's like a subscription now. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so I'm going to go up to format. I'm not sure if you can see these extra drop down lists that I'm clicking on some of my other programs. When I'm doing capture, it doesn't show up. So hopefully it does here. And if not, I'm going to narrate what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to format. I'm going to go to columns, and I'm going to do the 2-column format. So now you can see here there are 2 columns that I will be able to write in, but I'm also going to add a header. So I'm going to go to format again and find header somewhere. Maybe it's in page style. Yeah, page style. I'm going to turn the header on. Doesn't matter what size because it will change size depending on how many times I hit enter and stuff. So usually on the header, you're going to have the company name or the commissioner, whoever's paying you to write this script, essentially. So you're going to have the company name here. You're going to have the writer name. You're going to have all sorts of information here. It doesn't really matter. Blah, blah. You know, like, it does matter, but this is the type of stuff you're going to have to look up to get the very specifics on because it can vary, honestly. But anyway, so how these work is there's going to be visual, there's a visual side, and then on the other side is the audio side. So let me just go down until I get to the uh-oh. How do I get over here? I want to go to the audio side, please. Let me over. Let me over. How do I get there? Oh, there we go. So visual on that side, audio over here. Oops. Audio over here. So everything you see, everything that, oh shoot. Well, it's not the easiest. So this is, like I said, crash course. Mainly me crashing. But so everything that you see over here on the everything that you see in the commercial goes in this column. Everything you hear goes in the second column, right? So I'm going to get rid of audio, or no, I'm not. I'm going to, because when I hit enter, the way it's messed, the way, like, this is just the poor person's way of doing the script. So every time I hit enter, it messes with the audio. But anyways, so I already do have an idea for a script. So this is going to be like a, the company name is going to be paper towels Inc. Mink. Paper Towels Incorporated. And I will suggest writing the entire thing in capitals so it's easy to see at a glance. It's easy to read. Because if you do lower cases and everything, things get lost in translation, so to speak. But anyways, we're writing a commercial for Paper Towels Incorporated. The writer is Ben. That's me. And then the rest of the information doesn't matter. Right now, to me, right now, for educational purposes, it doesn't. So anyways, let's get right to it. So the first idea, I'm not worrying, the very first thing you have to do when you're writing is forget about everything. that needs to happen. Don't worry about formatting. Don't worry about uh what's the vocabulary. Don't worry about punctuation. Ignore all of that. Just get it on the page. That is the most important thing. Just get it out there. Don't boggle your mind down with a bunch of stuff that really doesn't matter yet, because you can't edit a blank page. You can't flesh out a blank page. So you need to get it down. So with that being said, we're going to get it down. So the first shot is going to be a wide angle of a bathroom. Wide angle of bathroom. Oh gosh. Room. And on this side, you're going to hear sound effects. Shower running. Then shower turns off. All right, next shot. Next shot. So the shower's off. Next shot's going to be a close up of shower. This is going to be shower, like the squeak. That's what that is. A sound effect of the water, and then the squeak of the thing turning off. So close up of shower. Curtains pulled aside. Feet come out of tub and onto floor mat. Oops. That's the problem with this formatting here. Okay, so that's what's happening. So next, what is happening is we're gonna have a wide angle of like the door of the bathroom, or like I guess I don't need to specify. That can be up to the director to decide. So we're gonna have a shot of bathroom door. Man calls out from inside. And so what happens here? Man. This needs to be also changed to the side. There we go. Man. Honey, where are the towels? Right? Okay. So now we got a problem here. Honey replies off screen, so you can hyphenate that. OS, not hyphenate, but like shorten that so that you don't have to say off screen, but it's letting the people know that it's off screen, right? OS, off screen. She's calling back something like they're in the wash, they're being washed, something like that, just to get the idea that the towels are washed, right? The towels are in the wash. So I guess they are in the wash. All right, so we're trucking along here. So we got that going on, right? I don't know if you need that. So after that, I can't remember what all the different framings are called, but I'm just going to call it a hyper close up for now. Hyper close up of man. Maybe I could shorten that to HCU. But either way, just right now we're just getting the idea down. All right, so hyper close up of man thinking, then man. I need to stop doing that. Then man walks. Dang it. Caps lock on, please. Then man walks to. Are there pantries in bathrooms? Or I'm going to call it the pantry, just kind of like a closet that might be in the room. And walks to pantry and opens it, revealing paper, towels, ink within. Learn how to spell fix that there. Boop. Oh, nope. Okay, there we go. All right, revealing paper towels within. So the audio is going to now have music, or I guess, so Paper Towels Inc. Oh, geez. Paper Towels Inc. Incorporated theme slash jingle plays. You know what? This is going to be a different shot. So, man grabs, grabs Paper Towels Incorporated, PT Inc., and tears a piece off. Man leaves the bathroom. Freshly dried. All right. And while he leaves the bathroom, it's going to play the jingle as he leaves. Also, I'm gonna have when he grabs off a part of Paper Towels Inc., he's gonna say, "Never mind," because he doesn't need them, because Paper Towels Incorporated have such good absorption that you don't need towels. They're just as good as like a full blown towel. So next, there's going to be a montage of Paper Towel Inc. doing amazing things, absorption tests. And then the audio is going to be a voiceover, narrator, voiceover, voice A, VA? No, VO. Yeah, there you go. Narrator. So, like tech stuff, junky tech. So that is an interesting thing. So like think of a show like Star Wars, right? Not Star Wars, Star Trek. Think of Star Trek. So I don't know if you've ever seen the show, but it's very sci-fi stuff. And so what happens is when the crew of the spaceship that it takes place on, when they get into a jam and stuff, sometimes the engineers have to solve the problem. And they use very sci-fi sounding jargon when they explain what they have to do and everything. So, in the script, what they would write is so let's say the engineer. So engineer, he would say, we had to, and then a bunch of sci-fi stuff. So it would be, they would just put in parentheses sci-fi jargon, or just sci-fi. They would just put something as a placeholder because they couldn't be bothered. Not that they couldn't be bothered, but at the time, the people writing the scripts, they weren't the people coming up with the sci-fi jargon. Probably, maybe. Or it wasn't important at the time. They're just trying to get the story down. So we had the sci-fi jargon until the sci-fi jargon came to an equilibrium. Like even came to an equilibrium might be a little too much, but so all this is all they had to write in the script. We had the sci-fi jargon until the sci-fi jargon came to an equilibrium. But what is actually in the show would be like something like, we had to deconstruct the catalytic converters until the heat signatures of the photon torpedoes. You know what I mean. Like they added all that stuff later, and the reason I say that is because I'm not going to worry about what the narrator is going to say about these paper towels, right? So the narrator is going to be like, our brand of towels do paper towel jargon. Like they can figure it out later. Like this is just like the rough draft, right? And as you edit your script, that's where you can figure out the rest of the important details, right? And then you would have like your slogan, right? So Paper Towels Incorporated. Never wet again. That's ridiculous. But anyways, like you get the idea. I got something on the page and I can spend the next 3 weeks, working on what I have right here. And so, a little digression here. For the top, usually the runtime is also put up there. So runtime. What you would do is you would just kind of you would make a mock-up maybe, and just kind of use like a stopwatch or something to time yourself doing all of the voiceovers and stuff. I would say this is probably like a 30-second commercial, I would say. So now, so when I at the beginning of this, I did say keep everything in caps just so it can be easier read, but you don't necessarily have to do that. You can. I've seen examples of commercials that don't have everything in caps and stuff, like capitalized. When I say caps, I mean capitalized. Is never mind 2 words. I didn't know that. But anyways, so that's going to be this video. I just wanted to put something out there just so if you are like an aspiring writer, an aspiring script writer. I know writing commercial scripts isn't the most glamorous thing that people can think of, but it is interesting. It can be very interesting. Because you do have to get a lot of information out there in a very short amount of time, 30 seconds, maybe even less. Think about YouTube. Think of YouTube commercials now, those annoying things that come up before videos. So some of those can be skipped within 5 seconds, right? You can skip those commercials after 5 seconds have passed. And a lot of companies are trying to fit their entire commercial in 5 seconds, right? Like, keep an eye out for it. The next time you get annoyed watching the commercials, just think about what's going on in the commercial in the 5 seconds. Some of the companies will just do their commercial for 30 seconds and hope you don't skip it in the 5 seconds, unless they pay like the extra whatever it is that make the commercial unskippable to begin with. Then that company can just go straight to hell, right? but what I mean is the companies who do try to put in the extra effort to make a readable commercial within 5 seconds, just the next time you see one, just think about it. Think about what's going on there, because they don't have like the luxury of 30 seconds anymore. But anyways, that's enough commercial talk. I just wanted to come out here. You can get this program that I'm using, unless you have Microsoft Word, then you can just format it and like start writing your commercials. Also, like I said, look them up online. Look up examples, because the examples are only going to help you. Online, you will see a bunch of these columns will have lines around them. The columns will actually be like in actual like squares and stuff. But you don't necessarily have to worry about that unless you're trying to be super professional. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video to try to help you break the ice if you wanted to try to write something. It doesn't have to be perfect. This by no means is a perfect script. It would have to be edited. I guarantee you, I've written something in here wrong, because that's another thing. Well, this is one last point. So the video industry are they're sticklers, so to say. If you try to sell a script or send somebody a script that is not formatted correctly, this is a commercial script, this is a screenplay. If it's not formatted correctly, they will not even look at it. They will not even give you a second, because time is money, and they do not have the time to go through something with somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. So that's not to scare you. That's to encourage you, really. Look, like I said, look up the examples. The examples are right. Well, I don't want to say that, because here's an example right in front of you, right on the screen. But anyways, I've talked on long enough. That's going to do it for this episode. If you like this video and want to see more, why don't you hit the like button? Let me know in the comments you enjoyed this. And also, why don't you subscribe for me as well? But in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.